Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Yev. Today we are going to review this legendary Logitech G915 low profile gaming mechanical keyboard. I ordered this version with GL linear, which is a red type of switches. And let's see, is it make sense to buy this keyboard today, or is it better to watch for something else, because it's kind of expensive one. And this keyboard on the market from 2020, which is already 3 years. And this is a not super new one, but is it still very popular option for the gaming or usual day activities. So let's dive into the details and let's try to understand why this keyboard is so popular and why it's so expensive. Let's dive in. So let's check this out. This keyboard, it still holds, because it's a smaller version, you understand. So this is 10 TKL version, which is without numpad and without some additional keys on the left side. But still it holds those handy media controls and volume roller. This roller is just awesome and super precise. And all of this set on top of nice brushed aluminum top plate. The bottom is plastic, yes, but it's reinforced. And overall it makes this keyboard impressively sturdy. And especially with the fact how sleek and thin it actually is. Overall, not having flex, even if I will put a lot of pressure, you see that this board is super sturdy. So the back of the board has 6 rubber foots, which have kept it stable and firmly in place on my desk pad. You get 2 flip out legs right next to the top right and top left rubber foot. This offer 2 different levels of incline adjustment. I found myself using them all the time. This keyboard, you may see, is very low profile. So if you will put it just on your desk, it will be super flat. So I prefer to use these inclines on a full size. Let's quickly check what we have in a box of this keyboard. So you have this super fast light 1 millisecond response USB receiver. You have of course charging cable, some user manual, but it's even not worth to mention. And you can store, if you are traveling or if you are carrying this keyboard with you, for example for gaming tournaments or something like that, or even into your office, you can store this USB receiver on the back side of this keyboard, which is very useful. So what about connectivity? You have 3 options. The first 2 are wireless, with the option of this light speed connection, which promises a 1 millisecond response in conjunction with that included dongle. You also get the option of Bluetooth, of course, which can be easily switched over just by tapping that rubber button on the top of the board. You have the switch on the back on the keyboard, which allow you either turn it on or off. When it's off, it can be plugged in via that micro USB port on the back left side of the keyboard, and it will charge. Yeah, you may ask, what? Micro USB? What does it mean? Yeah guys, this keyboard on the market from 2020, and yes, 3 years ago micro USB was top-notch technology. Right now, of course, you should expect Type-C, but fortunately you will need to charge this keyboard very often. Logitech promise up to 40 hours of work with a full backlight. How it works? So this backlight is kind of smart. So if this keyboard is idle for 1 minute, backlight is switch it off for 50%, and if it's idle for 5 minutes and more, it will switch off backlight completely. And based on my experience and what I heard from other, it will last more than 40 hours. So don't worry about this micro USB and charging options. Also, you don't need to worry about how to switch on this keyboard after it will be switched off after idling. So don't worry about it. It's a, by the way, nice feature of this keyboard. You need just to press a key and this keyboard will turn on immediately with registering of this first pressed button. On my other keyboard, what I have tested on my channel, it's not always the case. It's most often not the case at all. So when keyboard is off and you start typing, this first couple of types will not be registered, but this keyboard will do that for you, which is super nice. Are you agree? Also, if you found this video is kind of super nice or at least helpful for you, please do not forget to smash a like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, I will really appreciate any comments, questions or suggestions from my side. Also, please leave them in a comment section down below. Let's continue. So let's switch to the keycaps, and they are unfortunately on the weakest part of the board. So being made out of smoother plastic that doesn't have much grip on it in the first place. But they also sadly pick up a lot of finger oils. This can easily be seen and it just could be annoying because it makes the board look more dirty than it actually is. They are very low profile keycaps as well, making it kind of harder to find replacement for them, as you will have to make sure they actually have the same profile and design. You have 3 options regarding switches for this keyboard. All of them kind of standard. You have brown, red and blue, and they are kind of equal on the paper. But in reality, you will hear and feel the difference, because some of the types will be more clicky, some of the type will be linear. This one is red linear, so it's kind of, you understand what you get. But also you need to remember that this is very low profile, so maybe it will be a little bit unusual to type or to play in your favorite games during first couple of hours. You need to used to it. The board I have today is using those low profile red linear switches. I have to say, so far they felt really good for me, offering what you would expect out of a linear switch, while also having a fairly quiet sound profile, which is appreciated. So stabilizers, which is switches, also made on a high quality, given the fact that this is super thin profile. But also they have some wobble and rottle, so this is also present, of course. The software gives you many options when it's come to actually customizing the RGB, with different effects, colors and the options to adjust each individual key. Also, if you do want, you can adjust the RGB brightness on the fly with that button on the top left. This keyboard, G915, usually now, like middle of 2023, costs around $200, which is, I say, a lot for the keyboard which is on the market for the 3 years. You understand that, yes, it's a super high quality keyboard, and yes, it's a fast light with this 1 millisecond response. Yes, it's made from metal and has this nice roller and this hot rubbed keys, but in general, for $200 right now, you can find on the market a lot of different options. And if you're looking for something what you can use both games and day-by-day typing, and you can carry on it with you from home to office or to other places, yes, it's a good option. But if you're looking for direct or dedicated gaming experience, maybe it's a good idea to shop around and to check what is on the market for this budget right now in 2023. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching this review. Thank you for being with me over this review for Logitech G915 low profile gaming mechanical keyboard. If you will find this video useful or it will help you answer some questions what you had regarding this keyboard, please do not forget to smash a like button and subscribe to my channel. That's all for today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time.